The first boss in Nexus Heroic is a commander in the middle of the ice room, which isn't here on normal, so you can't pull the entire floor if you're used to doing that. They charge, have an AoE fear, and cast Whirlwind throughout the fight. Try to pull the boss around the corner, or pull him back far enough so that no one gets feared into additional mobs. Grandmaster Telestra is a 3-phase boss fight. In phase 1 she casts a single target firebomb, which deals damage to surrounding enemies on impact, and casts Ice Nova, which hits all members in the party and stuns them for 3 seconds. In phase 2 she summons a Fire Frost, an arcane image of herself. The Fire Mage casts Fire Blast and Scorch, the Frost Mage casts Ice Barb and Blizzard, and the Arcane Mage casts a Polymorph as well as Time Stop, which stuns everyone in the room for 2 seconds. All 3 of these adds can be crowd controlled. In phase 3, if she's not killed quickly enough, she'll cast Gravity Well, sending everyone flying through the room, followed up with a Fireball Volley and Ice Nova before summoning her adds again. Anomalus is a tank and spank arcane boss. All he does is cast Spark and an arcane damage debuff. At 50% he becomes immune and summons a Rift, which casts charged arcane damage hopping from each party member, as well as spawning non-elite adds. Burn down the charge and any additional adds spawned and rinse the boss. Ormorok is also a tank and spank, and he has 4 different abilities. Crystal spikes spread across the room from his body and will launch you in the air if you don't move off of him. He constantly tramples throughout the fight, hitting every single melee. Halfway through the fight, he'll cast Spell Reflect, which only has 4 charges, and at 25% health, he enrages, dealing twice as much damage. Throughout the fight, Crystalline Tanglers will spawn around the healer and casters, and they'll root you in place upon damage. They have small health pools and can be killed quickly or just completely ignored. The final boss is Keristrasza. He has 5 different abilities. Crystal Fire Breath is a frontal cone ability, slowing movement speed, so avoid standing in front. She also tail sweeps, knocking you back, so don't stand behind her either. At 25% HP, she enrages, which can be removed with Hunter's Trank Shot or Rogue's Anesthetic Poison. She'll periodically crystal chains on the ground and freeze everyone in place for 10 seconds. Use any type of CC breaking abilities your class may have, or a PvP trinket. And during this entire fight, there's a 1-second tick debuff called Intense Cold, which slows your melee and spell casting time, as well as periodically dealing frost damage. This stacks up to 9 times in 10% intervals. All melee should just spam their spacebar the entire fight, and spellcasters will want to stutter step after each cast to remove the buff.